Beamy, late 25s, chronically single energy. Parents treat seeing anyone like a FEMA alert. Don't want a relationship. Just want them to stop asking. Brain says easy solution at 1 a.m. Post the dumbest listing online. Looking for someone to pretend to be my girlfriend for one weekend. Meet my parents. Smile. Be charming. Leave. Paid. 3 hours later, get a message. Hi, I'm Lily. I can do charming professionally. What's the vibe? Professionally? Should have been my warning siren. Instead, I respond. Family dinner, Friday, breakfast Saturday, you leave Sunday. Simple. She replies with one line. Simple is my specialty. It was not. Friday afternoon, she shows up with a small suitcase. Calm smile, no nerves, no awkward. Like she's done this 100 times. Pretty in a soft way. Warm eyes, cute dress, hair tied back with a ribbon. Looks harmless. Hi, she says. Anon? Yeah, I say. Lily? She nods, holds out her hand. I shake it. Then she steps inside and starts scanning my apartment. Okay, she says. Where are the family photos? Why? Dead serious. Because your mom is going to point at one and ask why you were cuter as a child. I blink. She's painfully correct. She smiles. I do research. Get in the car. Try to brief her. Rules, I say. We keep it believable, but not too believable. She turns to me. Define too believable. Like, don't make them think we're getting married next week. She nods thoughtfully. Okay. Then, with maximum innocence. Do your parents like pet names? I glance at her. Please don't. She smiles. Got it. 5 minutes later, she tests it anyway. Babe, she says casually. I almost swerve. What? She keeps looking out the window. I'm practicing. Practice silently. Babe, she repeats. I stare at her. She finally looks at me, eyes bright with amusement. You're easy to fluster. I'm not flustered, I lie. She nods like she believes me, which is insulting. Arrive at my parents' house. Moment we walk in, Lily flips a switch. Warmer, softer, perfect. Like she's wearing a skin that says future daughter-in-law. Mom opens the door, sees Lily, makes a sound like she just won the lottery. Oh my God, she breathes. She's real. Lily steps forward with the exact right amount of confidence. Hi, I'm Lily. It's so nice to finally meet you. Mom grabs both her hands like they're best friends. Finally! Anon told us so much about you. I freeze. I did not. Lily doesn't blink, smiles angelic. Only good things, I hope. Mom turns to me with eyes that say, I will bury you in the backyard. Dad appears behind her, trying to act neutral. Failing, shakes Lily's hand, nods once like approving a job candidate. Good, he says. She has manners. Lily smiles. Thank you, sir. Dad looks at me. Learn. I stare at the floor, betrayed by my entire bloodline. Dinner begins. Expect awkwardness. Instead, get a master class. Lily laughs at Dad's jokes, compliments Mom's cooking like she means it, touches my arm lightly when she talks, like we have history. My mom is practically vibrating. Mom hits the big question, smiling too hard. So, how did you two meet? Lily doesn't pause. At work, she says smoothly. He was quiet. I like that. Mom's eyes shine. Dad nods like that checks out. I stare at Lily. We met on the internet, which is somehow worse. Mom leans in for the kill shot. And are you serious? I open my mouth. Lily beats me to it, looks at my mom and says softly, yes. One word, perfect tone. My mother's soul exits her body. Dad clears his throat like he's emotional. I choke on air. Lily reaches for water, calm as ever, whispers at me without moving her lips. Breathe, I whisper back. You're going to ruin my life. Her smile doesn't move, eyes sparkle. Just the boring parts. Get back to my place that night. Shut the door, turn to her. What was that? She kicks off her shoes, relaxed. A performance. A performance? You said yes like you meant it. She blinks innocent. I did mean it, for the weekend. That's not how emotions work. She sits on the couch. You hired a professional, she reminds me. You wanted believable. I wanted believable, not catastrophic. She smiles. Too late. Phone buzzes, text from Mom. Breakfast tomorrow at 9, don't be late, bring Lily, love you. Another text immediately after. Also, we're inviting Aunt Marina, she'll love her. I stare at the screen like it's a death sentence. Lily leans over my shoulder to read, hums thoughtfully. Oh, she says, the Ant episode. I turn slowly. The what? She smiles like a villain in a cute dress. The Ant episode, that's always the hardest one. Rub my face. This was supposed to be one weekend. She pats my shoulder. Babe, she says gently, relax. I glare. She smiles, and the worst realization hits. Problem isn't my parents believing it. Problem is Lily is so good at pretending. I'm not sure how long I can remember it's fake. Next morning. Breakfast starts at 9. Mom started preparing at 6. 8:45 table looks like a magazine shoot. Dad wearing his serious guest sweater like we're meeting royalty. Lily walks in wearing soft sweater and jeans. Cute, harmless, perfectly normal, which means she's about to end me. Mom greets her like a long-lost daughter. Lily, sweetheart, sit, eat, tell me everything. Lily, polite smile. Yes, ma'am. Dad pours coffee, nods. Mom hits us with the casual nuke. So, how long have you two been together? I open my mouth. Lily calmly puts her hand on my arm. Almost 3 months, she says. I stare at her. 3 months. She doesn't even look at me. Mom gasps happily. Dad nods slowly. Good. Past the just messing around phase. I nearly choke on toast. Then Aunt Marina arrives, enters like a hurricane in perfume, takes one look at Lily, freezes. Oh, she says. She's beautiful. Lily stands to greet. Hi, I'm Lily. Aunt Marina grabs her hands immediately. Lily, she repeats. Do you cook? Lily blinks once. A little. Aunt Marina nods. Good. Anand can't cook. He would starve without a woman. I clear my throat. I can cook. Aunt Marina looks at me like I said something illegal. Boiling pasta is not cooking. Lily makes a tiny sound. Might be a laugh. I shoot her a look. She smiles sweetly. Traitor. Interrogation continues. Mom asks about Lily's job, childhood, hobbies. Lily answers smooth, vague enough to be safe, specific enough to be believable. Then Dad leans back and chooses violence. Do you make my son happy? Silence. I feel my soul begin the evacuation process. Lily's face softens a fraction. Looks at my dad, says quietly. Yes. Mom puts a hand to her chest. Aunt Marina whispering, Oh my God. I stare at Lily. That sounded real, not in the contract. Dad nods once. Good. Then turns to me. Do you make her happy? I freeze. Panic brain takes over. I try. Lily glances at me, eyes warm for half a second, like she appreciates it. Mom smiles like she just adopted a romance novel. After breakfast, Mom pulls Lily into the kitchen. Help me with the dishes. Code for, I'm stealing your girlfriend. Lily goes willingly. I try to follow. Dad blocks me with a single step. Stay. I sigh. What now? Dad leans in. You better not mess this up. I blink. Mess what up? Dad stares like I'm dumb on purpose. Gestures toward kitchen where Mom is already laughing with Lily. She's good for you. I hiss. It's fake. Dad narrows eyes. If it's fake, why are you sweating? I open my mouth. Nothing comes out. Dad nods like he won. That's what I thought. Pats my shoulder like it's a warning. Lily comes back out. Mom looks suspiciously emotional. Aunt Marina looks thrilled. Mom clasps hands, smiles too bright. So, we were thinking, my dread levels spike. We want you two to come to dinner again tomorrow, she says, with your cousins. And maybe, Aunt Marina jumps in. We can take some photos. I physically flinch. Lily blinks at me, calm. Tomorrow? She echoes politely. Mom nods. Yes, unless you're busy. Lily smiles. I can make time. I stare at her. No, she can't. She was supposed to leave Sunday, not get photographed, drive home. I grip steering wheel. You extended the timeline. Lily looks out window, innocent. They like me? That's the problem. She turns to me with a small smile. No, the problem is, you hired someone too good. I exhale sharply. Tomorrow was not in the deal. She nods. Then update the deal. I glance at her. You want more money? She smiles sweetly. I want you to calm down. Annoyingly effective. I sigh. Fine, we update the deal. She nods once, satisfied, then adds casually. Also, I might need a place to stay for a bit. I blink. What? She keeps eyes forward. My landlord is selling. I'm being pushed out. It's messy. I stare at the road, not in any script. Her voice stays calm, but something in it goes smaller. I can handle it, she adds quickly. I'm just figuring it out. I don't speak for a second, then quietly. Tomorrow, then we'll talk. She looks at me, surprised. Okay. And the worst part? I realize I don't hate the idea of talking, not about the contract, about her. After the tomorrow dinner ambush, I do what any responsible adult does. Open Notes app, type fake girlfriend rules. Lily watches from couch, legs tucked under her, calm like she isn't actively rewriting my life. Okay, I say. New terms. She nods. I love terms. You love being a problem. She corrects sweetly. I'm a solution. I read from my phone. Term 1, you attend dinner tomorrow. Term 2, no more yes answers that sound like marriage vows. Lily blinks. I can't control your mother's emotions. I'm not blaming your acting, I say. I'm blaming your talent. She smiles like I complimented her. Term 3, after tomorrow, you leave. I'll try to help you find an apartment. Her smile flickers for a fraction. Then she nods. Okay. I pause. She said it too easily. You're too calm. I'm always calm, she says. It's my brand. Phone buzzes. Mom texts. Lily is an angel. Don't ruin this. Also, Aunt Marina wants her number. I stare. Lily leans in, reads, wince. Oh no. Yes, I say. Oh no. She lifts a finger. I'm not giving your aunt my number. Good, I say. I don't want to lose you to my own family. Words leave my mouth before my brain approves. Lily blinks at me. I clear my throat. I mean, for the weekend. Her mouth twitches. Sure. After a moment, she sets hands on knees. About the place to stay, she says quietly. I look at her. She exhales. I wasn't trying to trap you. I just restarts like she hates needing anything. My landlord's selling. I have 2 weeks. I'm short on deposit money. It's embarrassing. My chest tightens in a way I don't like. Do you have anywhere else? She shakes her head. Not really. Friends maybe, but I hate being someone's couch problem. I stare at the floor, think, sigh. You can stay here. She freezes. What? I hold up a hand. Temporary, I add fast. A week, maybe 2. You pay something small. You get your deposit together. Then you leave. She stares like I offered her oxygen. Anon, she says softly. You don't have to. I know, I say, I'm choosing to. Her eyes get shiny for a second. She looks down fast, hates being seen, then nods. Okay. I point at her like a cop. But we keep it clean. Boundaries. She nods seriously. Yes, boundaries, very important. I narrow my eyes. Why do I feel like you're going to ignore them? She smiles. Because you're perceptive. That evening, she moves suitcase into my spare room. Should feel normal, doesn't. She doesn't move like a guest. She moves like someone trying not to look relieved. Sets toothbrush in bathroom carefully. I lean in doorway watching. You're overthinking. She blinks. I'm not. You are, I say. You're placing your toothbrush like it's a bomb. She huffs. I'm being respectful. I smile. Good. Be respectful from inside my apartment. She looks at me, laughs quietly. Okay, she says. I'll try. Next morning, she's already in my kitchen making coffee. I stare. She glances up. What? You're in my kitchen? Yes, she says calmly. We're pretending to be a couple. Couples share kitchens. That's for my parents, I remind her. She sips coffee, then smiles in a way that tightens my brain. Are you sure? I stare. Her eyes sparkle with mischief. Relax, she adds quickly. I'm joking. I point at her. No joking before 9 a.m. She salutes with her mug. Yes, sir. I turn away muttering. This is going to ruin me. Her voice floats after me, light and sweet. That's what you hired me for. And I hate how much I smile. Tell myself, living with Lily for 1 week sounds simple. It becomes complicated in under 12 hours. Day 1, she makes my apartment look curated. Not redecorated, just subtly improved. Throw blanket folded properly. Coffee mugs lined up. Chaotic drawer of batteries and random keys organized into categories. I stare at it. You touch my mystery drawer. She looks up innocent. I rescued it. It didn't ask for rescue. It was screaming, she says calmly. Then she points at my fridge. I also labeled your shelves. I turn. Sticky notes. Top shelf. Food that expires. Middle. Products with a normal shelf life. Bottom, condiments and regrets. I just stand there. You cannot label my regrets. She sips coffee. You can't stop me. I narrow my eyes. You're enjoying this. She smiles sweetly. Yes. Try to keep things normal. Fail immediately. Because Lily's fake girlfriend habits don't turn off at home. She says stuff like, eat something, babe. Your shoulders look tense. Breathe. First time she calls me babe in my kitchen. I stop moving. She freezes too. Realizes it slipped out automatically. Clears throat. Sorry, habit. From what? I ask. She blinks. From the roll. I lean back. That roll getting comfortable. Her cheeks warm. Shut up. I smile. Make me. She glares like she's checking if violence is legal. Day 2. Neighbor situation escalates. Open door for delivery. Doorman hands me bag with a knowing smile. Dinner for 2? It's takeout, I say. He nods. Of course. Then he glances past me. Lily walks by in socks and an oversized shirt. Hair messy, not trying to look cute, accidentally looking very cute. Doorman's eyebrows shoot up. Oh, he says. She's in her at-home form today. Lily stops mid-step, horrified. Please stop, she begs. Doorman smiles warmly. Have a nice evening, you two. I shut the door, lean forehead against it. Lily whispers behind me. Your building is possessed. I turn. You've been here 2 days and they already adopted you. She looks offended. I'm very adoptable. That's the problem. That night we're on the couch watching something stupid. Lily curled up on one end. I'm on the other end, pretending I'm not aware of how small the space feels now. Halfway through she yawns, scoots a little closer, our shoulders touch. She doesn't move away. Neither do I. Long, quiet moment. She murmurs, Your couch is comfy. It's a couch. It's your couch, she corrects. I glance at her. What does that mean? She hesitates, shrugs. It feels safe, she says quietly. Chest tightens. I keep voice casual. Good. She looks at me like she's surprised I didn't joke, then smiles. She panics and throws humor at it. Also, your snacks are tragic. Tragic? You have 3 types of almonds, she says. That's not a personality. It's protein. She shakes her head. It's loneliness. I stare. That's rude. She smiles. It's accurate. I lean slightly toward her. Careful. She lifts an eyebrow. Or what? I hold her gaze. Or you'll start acting like this is real. Her expression flickers. Just a second. Then she scoffs softly. It's not real. But she doesn't move away, and her voice is less sure than her face. Later she stands to go to bed, pauses in doorway. Anon? Yeah. Hesitates like she hates asking for anything. Thanks, she says, for letting me stay. I nod once. You're welcome. She smiles, relieved, then adds quickly. Don't get attached. I raise an eyebrow. I'm not, I lie. Her smile softens like she doesn't believe me. Good night. Good night. She disappears into the spare room. I stay on the couch longer than I need to, because the apartment feels different with her in it, warmer, and I don't like how much I like it. Next day, trying to enjoy one peaceful evening in my own apartment. Parents have never heard of boundaries in their entire lives. 9:12 p.m. Phone buzzes, see mom's name. Immediate dread response. Mom, we're in the neighborhood. Mom, we want to drop off leftovers for Lily. Mom, don't argue. We're already parking. Stare at the screen. Feel apartment temperature drop 10 degrees. Lily looks up from the couch. What's wrong? Show her the text. Watch her face go blank for exactly 1 second. Then she stands up like a soldier hearing the horn of war. Okay, she says, calm but fast. We need to stage the apartment. Me, stupidly. Stage? Yes, Lily says. Couple staging. She moves like a professional crime scene cleaner, grabs 2 mugs from the sink, places them together, straightens the throw blanket with the precision of a museum curator, removes one suspiciously single-looking pillow, yeets it into the void. Me. You've done this before. Lily, not looking at me. Don't ask questions. Then she glances toward the hallway. Panic flickers across her face. Wait, my room? Me. What about it? She swallows. If my suitcase is in the spare room, your mom will realize I'm not sleeping here. Stomach drops. Oh, right. My mother is basically the FBI, but for my personal life. Lily looks at me like she hates this as much as I do. We have to make it believable, she whispers. Me, trying to be logical. We're not actually... I know, she says immediately. But your mother is a detective. Knock at the door. Lily grabs my wrist. Death grip. Decision time, she hisses. Do we move my stuff or do we pretend? Another knock. Mom's voice through the door. Anon, open up. Lily stares at me, eyes wide. Pretend. Me. Deep sigh of a man making choices he will regret. Fine. She nods. Okay, we're in the same room now. Me. That's your plan? We only need it for 10 minutes, she whispers. Sure, 10 minutes. Open the door. Mom enters holding containers. Dad follows behind her, nods at Lily with good job, son energy. Great. Mom. Lily, I made extra. Lily smiles sweetly. Thank you so much. Mom squeezes Lily's hands. You poor thing. Moving is stressful. Are you sleeping okay? Watch Lily's smile falter for half a second. Then she recovers. Yes, Lily says. Anon makes it easy. Mom turns to me with the softest, most dangerous expression. He does? She asks. Me, one nod, minimal movement. Yeah. Dad pats my shoulder like I just won a medal. My soul begins packing its bags. Mom's eyes drift past Lily, toward the hallway, toward the open spare room door. Mom, casual as a knife. The spare room door is open. Lily's spine goes rigid. Mom tilts her head. Why is the bed in there? Made? Me, stepping in, because I'm not an animal. Mom doesn't blink, not even a little. Then why is Lily's suitcase not in there? She asks. Lily inhales sharply. Didn't even know my mom could be this accurate. Lily saves us, laughs softly, effortless. Because I'm in his room. Instant silence. Dad clears his throat. Mom's eyes widen like Christmas came early. Mom, whispering, Oh. Dad, very calmly, Good. Lily's cheeks turn pink. Me, feel my soul detach and hover near the ceiling fan. Mom clasps her hands with joy. That's wonderful. I won't ask questions. She immediately asks questions with her eyes. Laser beams, polygraph stare. They stay for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of my mother looking at Lily like she's already family. Dad nodding like he's mentally planning grandkids. Finally, they leave. Mom hugs Lily tight. Sweetheart, she whispers, take care of him. Lily nods like she's accepting a sacred duty. I will. Mom hugs me too, then whispers aggressively into my ear like a mob boss. Do not mess this up. Door shuts. Silence. Me and Lily standing in the living room, staring at each other like we survived a hostage situation, or like we just accidentally committed to a long con. Lily exhales first. Okay, she says weakly. So, we committed to the bit. Me. Yes, we committed too hard. Lily swallows. We have a problem. Me. What problem? She points to the hallway. I can't sleep in the spare room now. Your mom will ask. Your mom could come at any moment. Stare at her. Stare harder. Lily, I say slowly, you're not sleeping in my bed. Her cheeks go red instantly. I didn't say I wanted to, she snaps. I said we have to for the narrative. Me. For the narrative. Yes, she insists. Your family is watching the show. Rub my face. This is insane. She nods. I know. Then quieter. But it's only sleeping. Look at her. She looks nervous now, not playful. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, she says softly. Chest tightens. Clear throat. We can put pillows between us. Lily blinks. Like a war zone? Yes, I say. She snorts a laugh. Okay. Respectful war zone. Go to my room, get into bed like two people trying not to touch a live wire. Lily on the far edge, me on my side. Pillow barrier between us like an international border. UN peacekeeping mission activated. Room is quiet. Lily whispers, Are you awake? Me, yes. Lily, me too. Silence again. Then Lily, barely audible. This is ridiculous. Me, exhale, yeah. Another pause. She shifts, accidentally bumps the pillow barrier. One rogue movement breaches the treaty. Her hand slides past the pillow, brushes my arm. She freezes. I freeze. Whole world freezes. Lily, panicked whisper. Sorry. Me, swallowing. It's fine. Hear her breathing, uneven. Then she whispers, very small. Do you ever forget it's fake? Brain screams, do not answer honestly. But the honest answer is already in my chest like a weight. Give her the safer version. Sometimes, I admit. She goes quiet, then whispers like a confession. Me too. Pillow barrier suddenly feels stupid. She turns her head slightly toward me in the dark. I can't see her fully, but I can feel her presence. Anon, she whispers, if you tell me to go back to the spare room, I will. Stare at the ceiling, heart doing something stupid, then turn toward her. Voice low, steady. Stay. Her breath hitches. Okay. And in the quiet, her fingers, careful and hesitant, find mine under the blanket. I let them, like it's the most normal wrong thing in the world. We hold hands in the dark, like it's a mistake we don't want to stop making. Her fingers warm, a little shaky. Mine steady on purpose, because if I move too fast, she'll bolt. After a minute, she whispers, This is not part of the contract. Me, no. Silence. Then her voice, so quiet it barely exists. Do you want it to be? Throat goes dry. Turn my head. Even in the dark, I can feel her looking at me, brave and terrified at the same time. Yes, I say simply. Her breath catches. Okay, she whispers. Move slowly, careful, give her time. Hand to her cheek, gentle. Tell me to stop and I will. She shakes her head, small. Don't stop. So I kiss her. Soft at first, then deeper when she relaxes. She makes a quiet sound against my mouth, hits straight to my chest. When we pull apart, she whispers, breathless, Oh my God. Me, in the dark. Yeah. She laughs once, tiny and stunned. I didn't expect. Me. I did. Then correct myself. I've been trying not to. She goes quiet, then whispers, Me too. Kiss her again. Her hand grips my shirt lightly like proof she's choosing this. Minute later, she rests her forehead against mine, whispers, I'm scared. Me. Of what? Her. That it'll be weird tomorrow. That I'll wake up and feel stupid. Kiss her hairline. You won't be stupid. And if it's weird, we handle it. She exhales. You're too calm. Me. I'm calm because I'm sure. She freezes. Sure of what? No dodging. Sure that I want you here. She swallows hard, then, almost angry at her own shaking voice. Then kiss me again. So I do. And the rest of the night stops being about pillows and rules and narratives. It becomes quiet and close and real. Later, when everything slows down, she curls against my side, half asleep. Fingers tracing a small, absent circle on my chest. Sleepy whisper, So, we're still fake, right? Let out a soft laugh. Lily, I murmur, you're asking that while you're holding me. She goes still, then defeated. Shut up. Kiss her forehead. Get some sleep. She mumbles, Don't leave. Me, I'm right here. And for the first time since I posted that stupid listing, realize I don't want her to leave at all. Morning sunlight hits the room. Lily wakes up first. I feel her freeze beside me. She sits up slowly, hair messy, eyes wide, blanket clutched to her chest. Open one eye. Good morning. She stares at me, horrified. Why are you peaceful? Me, yawning. Because I slept well. She whispers, me. We did. She hides her face in the blanket. I'm going to evaporate. Me. You said that last time too. She peeks out, cheeks pink. This is different, she hisses. This is real. Sit up. Stay calm because she's spiraling and one of us needs to be functional. Are you okay? She hesitates, then nods, small. Yes. I'm just shocked. Me too. She stares like she doesn't believe I'm capable of shock. Then she exhales. Okay. We need rules. Me, eyebrow raise. More rules? Yes, she insists. New rules, real rules. Me, one nod. Okay. She blinks. You're agreeing too easily. Me, I told you, I'm sure. She stares, then whispers softer. That's terrifying. Me, smiling gently. Good. She groans. Stop saying good. Lean in. One soft kiss, just enough to make her brain reboot. She freezes, then melts, then whispers helplessly, Oh no. Me, oh yes. Lily grabs a pillow and presses it to her face. We're doomed, she muffles. Me, kissing her hair. Yeah. But you're still here. And the worst part? She doesn't argue. For 2 days after that, Lily becomes a full-time contradiction. Walks into the kitchen like nothing happened. Polite, good morning, like a normal roommate. Then the second our fingers brush, reaching for the same mug, her entire face turns pink, like a warning light. I stay normal on purpose, not because I don't feel it, because she needs one of us steady. Tuesday. She puts a sticky note on the fridge. New rules. No calling each other babe in front of your parents. No sleepover evidence visible in the apartment. I read it once. Then add underneath with a pen, stop making rules to avoid feelings. 5 minutes later, she sees it. Nearly chokes on her water. That's not a rule, she hisses. Me. It's advice. She glares. I didn't ask for advice. Me. You're living with me. You get free advice. She points at me. I hate you. Me. No, you don't. She stops, defeated. Shut up. Then my mom calls. Speakerphone. Mom. Anan, how's Lily doing? Lily freezes mid-step in the hallway. I keep my voice neutral. She's fine. Mom hums happily. Of course she is. She's perfect. Lily mouths at me. Please no. Mom continues, unstoppable. Tell her I'm making dinner this weekend. And I invited Aunt Marina again. Lily visibly flinches. Me. Mom, Mom cuts in, cheerful and sharp. Also, she adds, Lily sounds like she's smiling more. Lily's eyes widen. Me. How would you? Mom laughs. Mothers know. Anyway, put Lily on. Lily panics. I hold the phone out. She whispers, No. I whisper back, Yes. She grabs the phone like it's a live grenade. Hi, Mrs. H. Mom, warm. Oh, Lily, sweetheart. Are you eating? Is my son taking care of you? Lily's cheeks go pink again. Yes, she says politely. He's taking care. I raise an eyebrow at the phrasing. Lily shoots me a glare that says, Do not. Mom sighs happily. I knew it. I knew he had it in him. Lily blinks. Had what? Mom immediately, a heart. Anyway, we miss you. Come this weekend, okay? Lily hesitates, then glances at me. Tiny glance, like she's asking permission without admitting it. She swallows. Okay. Mom beams through the phone. Wonderful. Oh, and Lily? Lily. Yes? Mom's voice softens. Thank you for staying. Lily goes still, then her voice goes quiet. Of course. Call ends. Lily stares at the blank screen. She said thank you, she murmurs. Me? Yeah. She looks up at me, unsure. They already think I'm family, she admits. I hold her gaze. And how does that feel? Her lips part. Then she looks away, embarrassed. Safe, she whispers. Chest tightens. I step closer, careful. You can be safe here. She swallows. That scares me. Because safe makes me want to stay. I don't joke this time. I want you to stay. Her eyes widen. Anon, me. I'm not talking about the contract. I'm talking about you. She looks like her brain is trying to run away. I don't want to be someone who overstays, she whispers. Me. You're not overstaying. Her voice shakes. How do you know? Me. Because I'm asking you to be here. Long pause. Then she whispers, small and honest. Are we fake? I shake my head. No, not anymore. Her breath hitches. She laughs softly, disbelieving. That's terrifying. Me. Yeah. Then gentler. But it's good. She rolls her eyes weakly. Stop saying good. I kiss her. Soft, slow, no performance. When I pull back, her eyes are bright. She whispers, okay. Me. Okay? She nods once. Okay. We try. Real. Me, smile. Real. Lily presses her forehead into my chest. We're doomed. I wrap my arms around her. Maybe. But you're not alone. She goes quiet, then whispers so soft it barely exists. Okay. And she stays. End of the week. Notice Lily's suitcase is not in the spare room anymore. Not because she moved out, because she stopped acting like she had to be ready to run. Her shampoo appears in my shower. Her tea bags multiply in my kitchen drawer. My apartment feels better. Original plan had a deadline. New reality doesn't. Friday night. Lily on the couch with her laptop, scrolling apartment listings like she's trying to convince herself. She isn't smiling. She's focused in that anxious way. Like if she stops looking, she might start feeling. I sit beside her, close but not trapping. You find anything? She hesitates. A few. They're expensive. Me. Yeah. She keeps scrolling, then whispers, careful. I can figure it out. Me. I know. She swallows. It's okay. This was always temporary. I don't want to be a kept woman. The words sound practiced. I stare at the screen, then reach over, close her laptop gently. She blinks, startled. Anon? I hold her gaze. Don't leave. She freezes. Breath catches. Anon, she whispers, panicking. I don't want to mess up your life. I stay calm. You're not messing it up. You're improving it. She stares, eyes shiny. That's not fair, she whispers. Me. What's not fair? Her voice trembles. You saying things like that? Because then She stops, swallows. Then I want to stay so bad it hurts. My chest tightens. I soften. Then stay. Her voice goes small. Not as the fake girlfriend? I shake my head. Not fake. Not a contract. Not a weekend. You. Silence. Her hands twist in her lap. Then she whispers, barely audible. What if you change your mind? I answer immediately. I won't. She looks like she doesn't trust certainty. So I give her something even clearer. I'm asking you. I want you here. Her eyes fill. She blinks hard like she refuses to cry. Then she lets out a shaky laugh. You're so calm, she whispers. Me? Because I'm sure. She exhales. Okay. Then, quickly, because she's Lily and she needs rules to feel safe. But I have one condition. Me, eyebrow up. Of course you do. She points at me. No more fake excuses. Me. What does that mean? She says, cheeks pink, voice trembling but firm. If you want me, you say it. If you're scared, you say it. If you're upset, you say it. No hiding behind the narrative. No hiding behind your calm. I stare at her, then nod once. Deal. She blinks. That easy? Me. I said I'm sure. Her mouth trembles. Then she smiles. Okay, she whispers again. And then she leans in and kisses me. Not because we have to, because she chose to. Next morning, Lily hangs a small key hook by the door. 2 keys, side by side. She steps back satisfied, then looks at me, cheeks pink. So, I'm really not leaving. I walk up behind her, wrap my arms around her waist. Good, I murmur. She groans softly. Stop saying good. I kiss her cheek. No, it's good. She laughs, defeated, then leans back into me and whispers, I'm glad you asked. And for the first time since the beginning. The apartment doesn't feel like a stage. It feels like home.